and former champ Barry Boy Michael.
There were no backward steps taken in this fight, I assure you.
Wolf Graham, for a big man, has got pretty good hand speed.
But don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen.
Dokawari.
We should say too that they both box quite nicely, these fellas. They're not just sluggers.
Dokawari, the more finely tuned looking athlete, probably an understatement, I would say. But the Tongan boy really can put them together well. He scored a huge upset victory over the giant Cuban Alexei Rubalcaba, who was 6'7" and 255 pounds, and compared to a young George Foreman, and looked awesome in his opening bout, destroying his Italian opponent within about a minute. And we were all in awe of him, but this guy, P.O. Wolf Graham from Tonga, certainly upset the apple cart for the Cubans.
He sure did, and the reason was the Cuban came out late 3 or 4 on his chin and couldn't dent him. All of a sudden, he answered back.
And he was in trouble.
From the first round, he was in trouble.
Yeah, the Cuban, he did look awesome. I said that I wanted to reserve my judgment till I saw him hit on the chin. As soon as this guy, Wolf Graham, hit him on the chin, he went to water. And the Tongan boy blasted him round the ring for the first round. But this is going to be a good fight, this.
And when we say that he boxes well, there's an example. See how quickly the left hand came up to block the right cross of his opponent.
Yeah, good defence, nice countering work there.
And the Nigerian's a fine boxer as well.
The boy that Dokawari knocked out, Mamedov from Uzbekistan, he was a real big...
Azerbaijan.
Oh, very sorry, mate. Azerbaijan, sorry.
And
got to be careful with those countries. There's so many of them.
There's plenty of that have just sprung up after the collapse of the Soviet Union, of course. But yeah, he was very upset, wasn't he? Just stormed
he sure
around
was, and he was a very fine fighter himself.
But 2-0 lead now for the Nigerian, and this round has been a lot tamer than we expected.
The Nigerian Dokawari fighting the right sort of fight, using his speed, punching crisply.
And trying to keep this Tongan off him with the jab. The way the Tongan wins fights is backing you up against a rope and unleashing. At the moment, by keeping him at a distance, he's fairly comfortable as you can be against a man who can punch as hard as this big Tongan.
And he did show, Dokawari did show against Mamedov that he's from Azerbaijan. I'll get it right this time. He did show that he's got incredible durability and incredible fitness, because he was in all sorts of trouble in the first round and fired back to win on an RST in the third, which was a real good effort.
End of round one. Wasn't really put under too much pressure in that first round, Nigerian. He trailed 9-2 at the end of the first round in his quarter-final contest. As we take a look at a nice right hand on the chin and then followed up with a left cross.
Well, he blocked the right hand nicely there, though, the Tongan, but he did get caught with the next punch. Nice jab there, too, from Dokawari. See the right hand blocked that.
He really does defend pretty well. For a big man, great hand speed.
This man's got a good future.
Yeah, you'd love to get him in the gym and get him a little fitter, wouldn't you?
You certainly would. You know, see if you could tone him up a little bit more, get him some good sparring. I mean, I wouldn't imagine over in Tonga he would have the slicker sparring partners.
So, second round, P.O. Wolf Graham, the Tongan Chank, and Duncan Dokawari of Nigeria.
Yeah, the Tongan tank, that's a great... Oh, Dokawari attacking with both hands here. Wolf Graham doesn't seem to be hurt at all.
That right hand really tagged him, though, as the 4-point margin has now opened up from Wolf Graham Not finding anything like the fights that he has in his opening 2 contests.
He's fighting a good athlete here, though, in Dokawari, a guy that's got pretty quick hands. Moves pretty well for a big fella. Look at that, nice miss with him, but, you know, nice technique there as he fires the left and right. Bullcram looking for an opening. Oh, that was a good right hand.
And the uppercut too.
He's hanging on. He's hanging on.
The one thing you know about this fella, when he hits you, you stay hit.
Oh, he throws a lovely short hook when he gets it going.
Yeah, and that little left hook didn't score because the referee had told him to break. Someone forgot to tell Wolfgram.
But just the way he delivers it, you know, he really turned the shoulder and the knuckle into that left hook. It's a real nice little vicious left hook that he throws. The crowd would love to see the Tongan win. When he beat the giant Cuban a couple of nights ago, the chant of Tonga, Tonga went up right throughout the Alexander Memorial Coliseum. The crowd was on its feet and gave him a standing ovation.
Being outclassed here more than half the fight over.
Yeah, he needs to get on target with some more of those big overhand rights and short left hooks that we know he can throw. But this guy, Dokawari, not sticking around to get nailed too much. Although there it is again.
And now he's got it back to just 2 points. Dokawari tries.